This is your High Desert Sports Report, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. The Victor Valley College softball team parlayed 3 high-scoring innings into their highest-scoring game of the season, winning 23-5 at Barstow. Chloe Bledsoe led the attack with 3 doubles and 5 runs driven in, scoring 3 runs in the process. Samantha Sammy Minghelle collected 3 hits, drove in 2 runs, and scored twice. Haley Stanislavski joined the leading run producers, driving in 3 runs with 2 hits, while also scoring a pair of runs in the 5-inning Mercy Rule contest. Alani Esparza, another of the Lady Rams with multiple hits and multiple runs driven in, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, plus 2 runs scored. Similar numbers for Brooke Miller, who, like Chloe Bledsoe, had her best game of the season playing where she played her high school ball. 2 hits, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored for the Barstow High School graduate. 12 of the team's 14 hits against Barstow and 16 runs driven in off the bats of the 5 aforementioned hitters, the team's first conference victory, definitely a team effort. Like Brooke Miller, also a second-year Lady Ram, Chloe Bledsoe offers how her role differs this season compared to last.
I've just learned that we have to guide the freshmen a lot, which is with any team. I had to be guided as well, but a lot of them get the hang of it. We're just trying to get them ready for next year.
Samantha Sammy Minghelle, another Lady Ram who had a huge game in run production at Barstow, describes her role on the team as a freshman.
How do you define your role? What's your job out there, Sammy?
So my job out on the field, it often varies, whether I'm up to bat or on the field. So for example, like if I'm in left field, my role is to support my pitcher, get us out of the inning as possible, get productive outs, while also supporting my teammates and having good energy on the field. And then when I'm up to bat, my job as a leadoff hitter is to get on base. And if I don't do that, say I'm unsuccessful with that, turn around, tell the batter on deck, tell the dugout what the other team's throwing like, what's their defense doing, and what's just like the overall vibe for today.
Samantha Sam Conan provided half of the double whammy Sammy against Barstow, earning her 4th win of the season. She struck out 3 of the 13 Lady Vikings she faced. The 6'2", Samantha Conan is a freshman who was an All-Mojave River League pitcher at Solano a year ago. The Lady Rams take their 10-9 season record to 4-13 San Bernardino Valley College for an Inland Empire Athletic Conference doubleheader on Friday the 13th. Then the Lady Rams return home Wednesday, March 18th to host conference foe Chaffee. Lady Rams softball action, highlights, and soundbites provided by Victor Valley College, where today's high school seniors launch their collegiate career tomorrow. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. Bid fast and last, sold and supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Looking back in High Desert sports history, this Granite Hills defender becomes the first High Desert soccer player named first team All-State.
Definitely amazing. Jackrabbits, Hawks, most valuable players in the 2011 All-Star Classic. Former Apple Valley and Barstow High School stars making Major League headlines in 2017. Number 5. On defense, the first Hdsr soccer player to earn first-team All-State honors, Ashley Ibarra of the 2010 state champion Granite Hills Cougars. A defensive specialist, Ashley was key to the team's school record 23 shutouts, third most ever in CIF. Ashley Ibarra's mission to shut down the opponent's leading scorer, as she did in this upset of nationally ranked Harvard Westlake in 2010's CIF playoffs. Ashley Ibarra repeats and completes that mission throughout the Lady Cougars' march to the 2010 state championship. Her inbounds assist accounts for the winning goal in Granite Hill's 2-1 win over Beckman in the 2010 title game. Ashley Ibarra is named Player of the Game in that state championship and later First Team All-State.
It was a lot better than losing. Definitely amazing.
Ashley Ibarra goes on to play collegiately at Sac State and San Francisco State.
Victor Valley Jackrabbits offensive standouts led the North All-Stars to a 49-7 victory in the Carl Rapp All-Star Classic. Isaiah Kepley was named co-MVP for the North. The 6'3", 190-pound wide receiver made his first major contribution, scooping up a teammate's fumble and carrying 33 yards to score, putting the North ahead 14-0 late in the first quarter. Kepley then went on to catch a pair of touchdown passes from Burroughs quarterback Derek Dyson. Kepley would catch 6 passes on the day and kick 7 extra points, accounting for 25 of the North's 49 points. Jackrabbit teammate Zeke Julian was effective and impressive, directing the North offense. The quarterback ignited the first scoring drive with back-to-back completions to Jordan Watson. Julian then connected with Burroughs wide receiver Vince Snyder on the scoring play from 18 yards out. Julian demonstrated the accuracy and efficiency that earned him all CIF honors, completing 16 of 18 for 128 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It's real fun. It's quick because everybody's real skilled, so it's a little faster than regular season. And the line's doing a good job. Everybody's doing their part, and we're just moving the ball on them.
Julian's second scoring pass came on the final play of the first half when he scrambled and found Rabbit's teammate Jordan Watson on this 9-yard scoring play.
I was on the backside drag and I saw Zeke scrambling, so I turned around and caught the ball.
Following the co-MVP presentation to Isaiah Kepley and Silverado linebacker Jenny Musgrave, Jackrabbit and North All-Stars coach Eric Perry received the Carl Rapp All-Stars Classic Traveling Trophy.
This is such a dramatically different spring for 24-year-old Aaron Sanchez, the former Barstow Aztec. A year ago, Sanchez was battling to win a spot in the Blue Jays rotation. Compare that to spring training this year. He enters with a clarity he has never experienced before with regard to his career path. Instead of every pitch, every outing being a tryout with the pressure to succeed, Sanchez ended his first full season as a Major League starting pitcher with a 15-2 record and an American League leading 3.00 ERA in 30 starts. He threw 192 regular season innings and added 11 2/3 frames in the playoffs. Jason Vargas struck out 3 while issuing 3 walks over 3 scoreless innings in the Kansas City Royals' Saturday Cactus League game against the Indians. The one-time Apple Valley High School standout has pitched in just 12 games over the last 2 seasons due to Tommy John surgery. In his last fully healthy campaign, the veteran southpaw put up a .371, earned run average in 30 starts. Vargas, who turned 35 5 weeks ago, has proven himself to be a dependable starter when healthy and figures to make the opening day rotation unless he experiences a physical setback. Victor Valley College pitching has been a major setback for the otherwise high-powered Battering Rams. The Victor Valley College Battering Rams baseball team is managing to remain the top run-producing team in the state, but the Battering Rams continue getting battered in the process. Coach Irvin Bounds' Rams score 7 runs, but lose their 7th straight in this, their conference opener. Josh Gooding draws the start and has the Rams in position for a win after his 5 innings of work. The steadfast sophomore will strike out 3 and does not walk a hitter. But the Victor Valley defense forsakes him. The Coyotes score 4 early. Only 2 of their runs are earned. The Rams spend the next 4 innings playing catch-up. Now, 2 outs, bases loaded, 5-4 is the score. Josh Gooding works the Cougars starter to a full count and takes him up the middle, scoring Noah Welch. Canyon's errant throw enables Paul Brown to cross the plate head first, and the Rams have tied the score at 5. For Josh Gooding, RBIs 20 and 21 on the year. His .444 batting average leads conference hitters. Kyle Callahan follows with a clutch at-bat of his own against the Canyons starter, sending the deep drive to the fence in left center field, enabling Josh Gooding to score easily. Kyle Callahan's 24 RBIs are the most among hitters in the Western State Eastern Conference. Chad Arton drives the 2-out, 2-strike pitch into left, driving in Kyle Callahan with Rams run number 7. It's also the 171st run the Rams have scored in their 18 games. As displeased and disappointed as Irvin Bounds is with the outcome and ongoing problems defensively, the Rams coach is pleased that his team remains atop the state in runs driven in the top 3 in runs scored, home runs, slugging percentage, and on-base percentage. And the Rams' .321 team batting average is 4th highest in the state.
Valu Quality Truck Bodies presents these high-performance flashbacks to this date in high desert Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid Fast and Last, sold and supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. The Barstow College victory over Victor Valley College, a polar opposite affair compared to the 3-2 10-inning non-conference contest won by the Rams a week earlier. 7 Vikings drive-in runs. Catcher Brett Stinland puts Barstow College up 2-0 in the second with this double to right center field, driving in Kyle Fuentes in what becomes a 5-run second-inning uprising. The Vikings amass 15 hits and score in 6 of their 8 innings at the plate. The hitters, led by designated hitter Antonio Gaxiola's 3 hits. The freshman out of Las Vegas drives in 2 runs. Outfielder Lucky Martinez registers 3 RBIs on the day as the Vikings capitalize on 4 Rams errors to mount an 11-2 lead after 6. The Vikings sophomore and former Barstow Aztec leads the team in runs scored with 24. Alfredo Lopez hits second in Coach Brian King's lineup. He steals a base here and goes on to score the first Vikings run. Alfredo Lopez collects 2 base hits, drives in 2 runs, and scores 3 times this day. The Vikings sophomore and former Barstow Aztec leads his team in runs driven in on the year with 20. That's 5th highest among WSC conference hitters. Barstow College starter Jason Katz faces the Rams for the 2nd time in a week. The freshman out of Sandra Day O'Connor High School in Phoenix practically replicates his previous performance, limiting VBC to 5 hits and a pair of earned runs over 7 innings, striking out 4. Unlike the non-conference contest in Victorville, Jason Katz emerges the winning pitcher, notching his 4th win of the season. He has 3 losses. The Vikings withstand a Mauricio Bueno 3-hit barrage that includes his 4th home run of the season. This solo shot puts the Rams on the board in the 4th and represents the first hit of the ball game off Vikings starter Jason Katz. Mauricio Bueno follows with a ground rule double in his next at-bat, scoring S.A. Cornejo. Of Mauricio Bueno's 31 base hits this season, 12 have been of the extra base variety. The Rams freshman and former Oak Hills Bulldog, who also played at Serrano, goes the other way in his final at-bat, sending Eric Gould across for RBI number 3 on the day. Bueno has 15 on the year. Mauricio Bueno's 3 hits raise his batting average to .408, 5th highest among conference hitters. Rams infielder Alfred Lopez registers 2 hits. This double 1 hops to the fence in center field and sends Josh Ferrari to third. Alfred Lopez is a freshman out of Valley View in Moreno Valley. He also got 2 hits against the Vikings in their first encounter. Eric Gould comes off the bench and becomes the only other Rams hitter with a multiple hit game. The sophomore out of San Pascual in Escondido, this double to the fence, 1 of 5 Rams extra base hits on the day. The Rams collect 11 hits altogether, 6 in late innings off Vikings relievers. Rams catcher Manny Sierra smashes the first home run of his collegiate career. The 8th inning blast scores Alfred Lopez ahead of him. Manny Sierra, a first-year Ram out of El Dorado High School in El Paso, Texas. By late afternoon, 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts arrive, making routine plays an adventure for defenders. Justin Henry's pop-up into shallow right turns into a run-producing play in the Rams' 4-run 9th. Mauricio Bueno scoring on the play. Vikings defenders charged with 2 errors this game. Josh Ferrari singles to left, scoring Jared Hudson in the 4-run 9th. Josh Ferrari, freshman infielder out of Arrowhead Christian Academy in Glendale, Arizona, his 8th run driven in on the year. He's hitting .290. Freshman Angel Trejo, one of 6 Rams hurlers on the day. The freshman out of Cajon strikes out 3 in 2+ innings. Angel Trejo has 23 strikeouts on the year in 24 innings pitched, all in relief. This is the first of 4 Western State East Conference contests between the cross-desert counterparts. They renew their rivalry with 3 games in 1 week, the 2nd week in April.
A very high concentration of underclassmen is the first thing catching one's attention when the All-Mojave River League team is listed. 8 of the 14 players named to the Mojave River League All-League team are underclassmen, including all 3 selections from league champions Hesperia and all 3 selections from Oak Hills, the second-place team in MRL. Scorpions' leading scorer and rebounder, Levante Ott, is the Mojave River League Player of the Year. Ott is a junior.
We just wanted to control the game with our defense, you know. We wanted to set the tone with our defense, and then once we have the chance, get on and run the transition.
A pair of Scorpions sophomores are named to the All-MRL team. Jaden Everett, 33, is a first-team selection. The Scorpions went 7-1 in the MRL under second-year coach Calvin Tang. Travell Landrum, 24, also named to the All-MRL squad. All three players named All-MRL from runner-up Oak Hills are also underclassmen. 6'4" junior Michael Ulysse led the Bulldogs in scoring and rebounding, averaging 15 points and 12 rebounds a game. Ulysse shot 55% from the floor. Freshman Jaden Shackelford led the Bulldogs in steals and assists and averaged 15 points a game. The 6'1" Shackelford led Oak Hills with 39 three-pointers and is a first-team selection. 5'10" sophomore Shamar Westone, 5, also named to the All-MRL team. Apple Valley senior Keenan Strubing is the area's leading scorer, averaging 25 points per game. The 6'3" Strubing registered 74 threes and shot 51% from the field. The High Desert's leading scorer is leaning toward Snow University in Utah to continue his basketball career. A pair of seniors from Sultana are first-team selections. 6'3" Frank Burtz averaged 24 points a game, shooting 59% from the field. Sultan's point guard Andre Gomez shot 62% from the field in compiling a 15 points per game average. 6'6" Sultana junior Brandon Dorsey was also named to the All-MRL team. Dorsey averaged 13 points a game for the Sultans. Another 6'6" junior Cole Hayes from Burroughs and Serrano leading scorer Brandel Buckles are first-team selections. A pair of Apple Valley seniors, 6'1" Dante Jones, 32, and 6'3" Drew Priestmeyer, 21, round out players named to the 2016 All-Mojave River League team. The Desert Sky League champion Adelanto Saints placed 3 players on the All-DSL first team, led by Player of the Year Jordan Campbell. The junior Campbell, 5, averaged 22 points and 5 assists a game for Coach Steve Allen's Saints, who went 10-2 in the Desert Sky League circuit, winning the first league title in school history. Senior Nathan Clark, 3, is the all-time leading scorer in Saints history. The 6'4" senior also averaged 22 points per game, along with 6 rebounds a game. DeAnthony Moore, 10, 6' Saints senior, pulled down 8 rebounds a game and averaged 15 points per game. Rafael Agee of Silverado finished second in balloting for DSL Player of the Year. The 6'7" senior averaged 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 block shots a game for the Hawks. Agee plays next at Cal State Dominguez Hills. Troy Hall, 10, 6' Silverado guard, is a junior. Senior Clarence Davis, 11, Silverado senior point guard and floor general, also first team All-DSL. Victor Valley senior Josh Green represents the Jackrabbits. Green, 22, at 5'11", averaged 14 points a game. Fellow Jackrabbits senior Cameron Pyant, 10, the 6'3" Pyant averaged 12 points a game for the Jackrabbits. Two Barstow Aztecs underclassmen, 6'1" freshman Christian Taylor and 6'1" sophomore Evander Burns, are first team all DSL. Taylor averaged 12 points a game. Burns averaged 14. Granite Hills 6'5" junior Andrew Glass represents the Cougars and rounds out the All-Desert Sky League team.
When high school sports dynasties are discussed, no programs approach Victor Valley High School's wrestling program. Coach C.T. Campbell's Jackrabbits have 7 CIF champions, team, dual, and individual, and 3 runners-up, in addition to 10 consecutive Desert Sky League championships. We flash back to 2012's CIF champions. The Victor Valley High School wrestling team, CIF champions, CIF dual champions, and CIF coastal team champion.
It means everything. I mean, going 20 plus years without a CIF title just means a lot to the entire program.
Here at Victor Valley, there's a lot of tradition here. You know, the last time we really won the CIF championship was with Dan Henderson and Blair Green and the greats of Victor Valley.
It's huge as like a whole for our school, the wrestling program, even like the whole city. You know, it'll bring like some sense of pride to the people that live here and the people that go to our school.
It means a lot because we worked really hard, and it kind of shows what hard work can do for a person.
This is a lot. We put a lot of effort this whole year. It's been about 20 plus years since we've done this.
2012, Coach C.T. Campbell's 3rd season at Victor Valley High School.
I think the most important thing was just the hard work we put in. All summer we worked out, we never quit.
It was kind of a Cinderella story in a way. You know, coming out and being told that we're going to win something, to be something great.
We really came together as a team and as a family.
Everything just paid off in the end, and it worked out perfectly.
Now, in 2012, we will be the names on the wall now.
The Jackrabbits' 10th consecutive DSL title came at this time in 2020, among the last events before COVID restrictions ended 2020 high school athletics. The Granite Hills girls soccer program qualified for dynasty status during Coach Mike Bradbury's tenure, winning 13 Desert Sky League titles, 11 consecutive, during a run that included winning the 2010 state championship and setting the CIF record with 75 straight league victories without a defeat. That remains the CIF record for consecutive league victories in any sport. 2 High Desert basketball programs look to build on their league domination as 2021 teams finally take to the hard court in April. Coach Bobby Tossetti's Hesperia Scorpions take aim at a 53rd straight Mojave River League triumph when they go to Oak Hills April 20th. Hesperia's sights are set on a 6th straight MRL title. The Oak Hills girls have won 8 consecutive Mojave River League championships. Coach Kelly Hennessy's Lady Bulldogs launched their bid for a 9th MRL title in a row at Hesperia April 20th. Flashing back to headline makers years past in High Desert, Mojave River Valley history, brought to you by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert, and favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid, test, and last sold on supporting High Desert sports. The Bradco Companies supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Ewan Zach Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley.